This is so cool.
Moon, good protection. Steps up, throws to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota!
This sport is awesome. NFL is so cool. American football is so damn cool. I so want to play this, man. I so want to play this. Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Recently, you'll know that we have started an endeavor into the world of American sports and the NFL. Being someone who's from England, from Europe, I've had very, very limited exposure to American sports because they aren't very advertised and pushed to those in Europe. I'm sure the NFL and other American sports have big followings in Europe, but it hasn't reached the point where it affects everyday lives and you get exposed to this just from being a regular citizen. So having said that, I've never watched the NFL before. I've never really known anything about the NFL or American football. So recently we went on an adventure and started watching exactly that. And we started watching the NFL and we watched the biggest hits, we watched the best catches, and we watched some of the best non-human moments. My main takeaway from the whole experience is that this sport is really, really cool. I'm really enjoying this sport, and that's why this series is continuing. And that is why I'm reacting to more and more of this sport, because it's really cool and I'm really enjoying watching it. My main takeaway when we watch these bits where it's the best of this or the best of that is how accurate some of these throws are. Some of these passes are absolutely insane. Every single time we watch the non-human moments, the best catches, what always stands out to me is actually how impressive the throw to that player is. How the field is massive. There's multiple blockers, and even the person throwing the ball has people running towards them trying to take them out as well. They've got chaos happening in front of them, and yet they can still pull out a inch perfect pass, and it has been so cool to watch. It's mind-blowing how much talent these guys have. So I thought it's only right that we watch more of that. I do apologise if I sound a little bit stuffy. I do have a cold at the moment, so bear with me. But this is a video a long time in the making because of the fact that every single clip that we've watched from the NFL, the passes always stand out to me. I always talk to you guys about it and how impressed I am. So here we are, watching a video on the best passes from the NFL. If you guys do enjoy this video and these reactions, please do subscribe. It really does help me as a creator. And also, we're so close to 10,000 now, and that was my goal for the year. I really wanted to be able to reach 10,000 subscribers this year. Everyone who's been subscribing recently, I'm so grateful for, and I really appreciate you guys helping me reach this massive milestone. But without keeping you waiting any longer, because I'm really excited to get back into this sport, we're going to be watching some of the best passes from NFL history. What I'm mainly going to be looking for is those passes where there's so much coverage on the player, so much coverage, so many people in between the passer and the catcher. Because we saw that a couple times in the non-human moments in the NFL, and I always found those the most impressive. I'm intrigued to see what other type of passes are going to stand out in this video as well. But let's get started.
Lillard slot left, Washington outside left. Roethlisberger has time, throws to the back of the end zone, and it is caught for a touchdown by Holmes.
That was in the non-human moments, and exactly that. How many people was around him? Unbelievable.
Four-man rush. Eli throwing into traffic on the sideline. They're going to rule it a catch by Manningham.
That's a heck of a throw and a heck of a catch by Mari.
See, I mean, if it was a foot to the left, he ain't catching it. If it was a foot in front of him, he's not catching it. If it was a foot to the right or foot behind him, the other guys are. Look how big the field is.
Manningham.
He resets Starks. They are going to bring pressure again. Rodgers is going to roll away, throws it up in the air, says a prayer, and Janis, does he make
stop it?
Oh, please.
What
That's
a catch.
so
It's
cool.
insane.
Oh my, that may be one of the great throws ever made. Moving to his left, falling away and launching a perfect throw.
We'll see a pick of some kind on the right side, possibly.
Montana looking, throwing in the end zone.
Listen to that crowd.
Clark! It's a madhouse at Candlestick.
Look at that. Look.
Dwight Clark is 6'4".
Look how many. They had 3 people in his face.
He stands about 10 feet tall
And still pulls it off.
in this crowd's estimation.
3-man rush, and Young stumbles on the way back and fires up the middle. Pass is caught by Owens. Owens made the catch.
He caught it! He caught it! He caught it!
There's 3 backers around him. They release right there, and Steve Young throws a perfect pass in there.
3 receivers to
I was just thinking what we'll do in this video as well. When we did the biggest hits, we talked about what was the hit that we wanted to receive the least. When we did the non-human moments, we looked at what was the most impressive. Let's have a look in this video. What do we believe to be the best catch that we watched this evening?
his left as Cunningham is back. He's being trapped. He ducks under 3 men. He's looking. He's rolling. He's heaving a deep downfield for Barnett, who leaps and has it.
Oh my God.
35-30, 25-20. Barnett's going to score! Touchdown, Barnett!
Amazing from both of them.
Unbelievable play.
Walker on first down, moving to his left. And now Walker
I love this camera angle. You see everything.
fires downfield, looking for DJ Moore. Oh my God! Makes a diving catch for a Panthers touchdown. Wow! 62 yards. Carolina has tied the game.
The throw down here. Oh, boy. Touchdown.
You saw Rodgers on that play almost get hit, make one move, basically falling down.
Direct snap to Manny. Back.
That was a pass, right? Which was so damn cool because it didn't go over everyone. It went through every player to get to him.
The throw. The rush. Gonna be hit. Gonna be sacked. No, he got out of it. Now he fires downfield, and it is caught at the 24-yard line. How in the world did he do that?
What a play by Manning! What a play. This team won't quit.
Extra men on the rush. Ryan steps through it. Throws on the run. And Jones with a catch.
He was literally in front of him, blocking him perfectly, and he still pulls this pass off. We'll go back.
Through it. Throws on the run.
If you said, where in the field would you want your defender to block the pass? You would point and go exactly there. I want my defender there. And yet, the pass is pulled off. How crazy is that?
Run. And Jones with a catch. I have no idea how Matt Ryan gets this ball in there. Herbert stops, launches deep. Jalen Guyton, he's got it! Touchdown Chargers! What a throw!
To have that kind of arm talent, to be able to be falling
That's
away
so cool.
from the pressure to your right-hand side, just chucking it down the middle is...
Nobody has done that more often.
Here's Warner dropping. And throwing deep. And it's caught
42 was essentially over the top of him, and he still catches this. Watch.
by Torrey Holt.
That's so
What a
cool.
play, roll right, throw back left. Torrey Holt, that's a definition of concentration.
Get Seattle a first down.
2 times in a row they've lined up with him offset.
Smith looking for the end zone and Lockett.
Oh, what
and
a
he
ball!
drops it in. Tyler Lockett.
These are so cool, man. This is so cool. This is so cool. I'm kind of lost for words with how perfect these passes are. They generally are inch perfect. And we hear that expression a lot in everyday life, but this guy's throwing 50 meters and it's still inch perfect at the end of that. And then he's got all the other external factors. He has to move. He's got people coming towards him. He's got chaos happening in front of him. The blocker's trying to do everything to prevent that pass from happening. And he still nails it.
With the touchdown.
crazy.
You kidding me?
A pinpoint pass from Geno Smith.
First play from about the 12, and there is Vic, as you talked about, John, rolling and launching downfield for Deshaun Jackson, who accelerates, caught the opening play, and all the way for a touchdown. 88 yards.
Problems in the secondary. They've got it screwed up. They're going to have a defensive end out there.
3rd and 1. Rodgers under pressure again and just has to flip it.
Oh, my God.
It is going to be caught. Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers.
Falling away, throws it like that. And also, what made that so impressive is how short everything was. It was right outside the goal zone. And it was right outside. Everything was so compact. All the defenders are compact in front of you. All your team, there's not much space that they can run into. He had the ball for so long. And normally you'd be thinking, he had the ball for so long, which means he could pick out a pass for longer. He spent longer That's not the case. In a compact field like that, I can imagine that the longer you have the ball, the opposition can turn around and be like, okay, this guy's open. Let's mark this guy. That guy's open. Let's mark this guy. And even the defense having that much time to prepare for the incoming pass, he nails it.
Rodgers just put this in the perfect spot. How do you land it there? What a throw that was.
He's going to find Keyshawn somewhere. Get 2 backs in the block.
Oh, my God.
Touchdown. Wade Cabell.
Takes a lot of guts in a situation like this to throw this kind of pass. Watch the safeties crisscross. That is absolutely perfect placement of the football.
And Bradshaw.
I love those passes that aren't arced. I mean, the arc ones are amazing, but when they nail it through every single player, that's so cool.
Dropping back. Bradshaw pumping, firing downfield. There goes Stallworth. He pulls it in at the 30, the 20, the 10, the 5, and it's a touchdown for Pittsburgh on the ball to Stallworth.
Everybody out. Favre rolls. Wants to throw deep and does. To the end zone.
Oh, my God.
Touchdown! Touchdown! Favre did it! What a play by Brett.
Look at that. Just take a look at that. Look how close he is to the end line of the pitch, the borders of the pitch. That's insane. That's insane. That he could throw it to make it that perfect towards the end without overshooting it.
Favre.
Look where his foot landed. It's essentially on the line.
I mean, look at that throw. By 20.
See if Fitzpatrick can pull a trick out. He got hit as he lofted it up. Blown coverage. Matt Collins is inbounds at the 41.
He threw that without seeing. That's crazy. Look at that. Look at that. He released the ball. Look. I can't see anything. He released the ball there. Look at that.
Fitzpatrick can pull a trick out.
Look. Look there. Look how... That's like a domestic.
He got hit as he lofted it up. Blown coverage. Matt Collins
That's insane.
is inbounds.
All right, that's the most impressive so far, in my opinion. Because look, he hasn't even released the ball. He hasn't even released the ball. And look at that. He at least has one eye covered. He's off balance because he's been pulling back. You can see the arch in his back. And by the time he releases the ball, about there, he's not even looking. That's crazy. That is my pick so far for the most impressive throw that we've seen this video so far. That one. Tell me if you guys disagree, but that is my opinion so far. That's crazy.
It's a 34-yard gain, and there's a flag down, likely for a face mask.
Otto looking for somebody. This one's going to go all the way, running for it, and what a sensational touchdown!
Right now, it doesn't look like they're doing it.
3rd and 10, Jameis pressured again, spins out of it. Jameis in his own end zone. Waiting for somebody to get open, looks deep down the field.
Oh my word.
Incredible improvisation from Jameis Winston being chased all over the place.
Your offensive lineman really...
He did everything. Why did he make that decision, though? Obviously, I'm trying to learn the sport more. Why did he make the decision to do that instead of... Let's watch and see when he made that decision to keep the ball longer than normal.
Right now, it doesn't look...
So look, where is he? So he's number 3. So he's still got the ball now. He's still got the ball now. Obviously, you can see this guy who's breaking free. Look, this guy doesn't have anyone on him. He's coming straight for him. And he loses him.
10, Jameis pressured again.
So, I think it was, he saw. I think he saw exactly the same time we saw. There's a guy who doesn't have a blocker on him who's coming directly towards me. I'm not going to have enough time to do this. Look, ready?
Look like they're doing.
Look, this 94. I think he sees him around here. Look, see, you can even see him look. He's looking right at him. And see, immediately changes his body. Jukes him. Beautiful.
And Jameis pressured again.
And now he's looking, obviously. How can I get rid of this ball?
Spins out
Can't see anyone yet.
of it. Jameis in his own end zone.
Loses them again. Has a quick look up and then
Waiting for somebody to get up and looks deep down the field.
And then being fatigued after having to juke 3 people. And 2 of those people he had to juke twice. He still has the energy to pull a pass off, yeah?
Waiting for somebody to get up and looks deep down.
Where it goes just over the blocker. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. See, I don't think this is the most impressive. Not as impressive as the last one, but it's my favourite.
Incredible improvisation from Jameis Winston being chased all over the place.
Your offensive linemen really have to hustle up so you can get up and spike the ball.
Pressure's coming. Herbert eludes the rush, throws on the run, and it is caught!
That's an incredible play.
That's
on
a missile.
Both ends. Justin Herbert with a pinpoint pass.
And Danny White looking, can't find anybody. Now he's going to start to run, pointing, directing traffic, going in the end zone.
Touchdown.
Touchdown. What a catch by Drew Pearson.
This is so cool.
Good protection. Steps up, throws to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota!
Warren Moon lays.
This sport is awesome. NFL is so cool. American football is so damn cool. I so want to play this, man. I so want to play this.
It up, and Ishmael goes for it. Diving catch in the back of the end zone.
At the 10-yard line, 39 seconds remaining. Back to throw Montana. Steps up, throws.
I love those ones. Those missiles that just are nailed straight through the crowd. They're so cool. Look at that.
Pass. The 49ers have scored with 34
so cool.
seconds remaining.
Mariota with time, end zone, and it is caught! Andre Johnson! What a play!
I have no idea how that ball got in there.
He is well defended. Guys all around him.
It's the same as the one I said earlier. If you said, where would you want your defenders? Look at that picture there. You'd be like, yeah, I want him doing exactly that. Exactly that. And yet, it ain't good enough.
No idea how that...
There was that much distance between the guy's helmet and the ball. That's how perfect this pass was.
Ball got in there.
He is well defended. Guys all around him, and he pulls it in.
The play clock down to 3. Rodgers spins to his left. Comes underneath, and the pass is incomplete, out of bounds. Now they say complete.
That is unbelievable.
Unbelievable. And the throw. Then
Oh, he like dropped his legs to keep it in bounds. That's so cool.
Rodgers is able to make, moving to his left. Unbelievable. 36 yards on 3rd and 20, and by inches. 3rd down, goal to go. Look at that agility. That's something special right there. Jimmy Giles, the receiver. Cunningham, by all rights, hit by Carl Banks. And he should have been down. He
maintained his balance. We talked about his athleticism, and he fires in the corner. Beautifully executed.
That's so cool.
The last 10 attempts by an opponent. This one could close it out. Brady, though, goes down the field to Gronkowski, and he has the football at the 10-yard line. Blitz. Mahomes jumps in the air, completes it. Look
all the way.
Afterburner time. Hardman. I mean, watch this.
My. Real. That jumping pass. Look at that. Oh my god, that's so cool. Okay, that one might be my favourite. Again, I don't think it's the most impressive. I still think the one from earlier is the most impressive, but that one's my favourite.
A tenth of a second, and you know what that is?
Look at that.
It's spatial awareness to say, if I jump here, I can get this ball off for sure because I need that tenth of a second.
Stafford caught on the run. Cup. Who else?
You've got Von Bell lurking right in the middle of the field, right where that.
Oh, did you guys see that? In that replay, when he threw the ball, it was generally like it was on a wire. How straight it was. Watch.
Cup. Who else?
Watch. Just watch the ball in this clip here.
You've got Von Bell lurking right in the middle of the field.
It's like it's on a wire.
Right where that route was being run, and it didn't matter.
For your tight end, Mark Andrews.
So cool. Man, I'm loving this sport more and more the more we watch it. The more we watch this sport, I'm enjoying it so much. I'm enjoying it so much. The passes have to be my favourite thing. Well, not my favourite thing, but the thing that I can look at and be like, that is talent. That is pure skill. It's insane how much ground they cover, and yet they could still throw the ball within distance that much. If they miscalculate it, left, right, up, down, forward, back, this much, the pass fails. It's crazy impressive. I still think my favourite thing to watch is blockers. The whole idea of the person who's just about to throw the ball, or the person who's running with the ball, just gets taken out by their teammate. I love that. That's so cool. Well, no, gets protected by someone who's their teammate is such a cool thing. I like the whole idea of it. It's great. Being able to do that for your teammate. There's not really any other sports where you can do that. Where you can protect your teammate to that extent, which is really, really cool, and I really like watching it. A really, really cool video. Same as before, I love watching the NFL clips. It's just making me hungry to play it. Every single time I see clips of this sport, I just want to play it. I'm getting excited thinking about playing it. It's that cool. What an amazing journey it has been us watching this sport. An amazing journey. I've loved every bit of it. It's been that cool. Every single clip that we've watched on this sport, I've enjoyed. I hope you're enjoying this journey with me, because the journey that I've had as a European into NFL has been great, and I absolutely love it, and I love spending this journey with you guys. Thank you again for watching. Let me know what you think we should watch next. I don't know if the next video will be an NFL one. If it is, what will we do? In the sense that do we watch NASCAR next, or are you guys really enjoying NFL? If you guys want, I'm not saying that we will never watch NFL again. We'll watch something like NASCAR, and then the next video will be NFL. You guys seem to be really enjoying it. Within 2 or 3 days, there'll be another NFL video. But should we try another sport as well? Should our next American sport video be something like NASCAR? Something that I've never watched before. I've never watched NASCAR. I've never watched, I'm trying to think of other sports. Never watched baseball. Never watched ice hockey. What other American sports are there? They're the ones that come to mind. They're the first ones that come to mind. So if you guys want to watch videos in that as well, let me know. But until then, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for bearing with me whilst I got this cold as well. I'm sorry if I've sounded stuffy and a little bit unsufferable at times. I do apologise. You take care. Have a lovely rest of your day. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.